In the past, I have seen you making mistakes about drawing the sky, cloud. These ones are pretty hard, actually, hard to do. But basically, we need to correct some bad habit you have done before. So let's try that today. We have three color. Let's do that. We get three different color: white, dark blue, and lighter blue. We get that on paper or your palette, your plate, whatever. So you can get these ones first, and then we try to do out here. First of all, we see the sky. If you look at outside, you will see sky is darker on top usually, and gradually lighter to the bottom. So when you draw the sky, okay, let's just do that a little mix. Okay, this one and this one. Don't get too much. Don't get too everything mixed, but you just mix partially. Okay. First of all, you get darker one on top. So the top you do this way. Okay, you do this way. Don't do which way. Don't do this way. Okay, because you want to gradually lighter and lighter and lighter, right? So the best way is just doing this way. So don't do vertically, okay? And first of all, you can get this, and then you can get next level of this one. When you're doing this, gradually lighter, right? Can get gradually lighter, okay? And don't go up too far, but it is going to here. I recommend, first of all, use the bigger brush to do big area so it will feel flat, big area flat. Okay, and then do more lighter, do lighter color. And first of all, you do push a little bit harder here. And for the edge, you go to edge gentler, okay? Gentle, 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 okay? More gentle to get here. So it will mix together with the darker one quite naturally, okay? It's getting like this. Usually just doing push harder to the middle and lighter to the part, okay, to the edge, okay? And here you can do the same thing, gradually lighter. How to get lighter? Let's get a little bit mix with the white, right? Okay, get a little bit this. See, first I push harder on here and then get gentle, more gentle on here on the edge. So it will mix together with the edge. And keep getting lighter. You can add more of the lighter, gradually lighter, right? It's like the sky now, okay? And lighter and lighter. Okay. And keep adding white to do the rest. Okay. So once you get first the center of this area and the edge, you can do more gentle on here to mix with the previous color. Okay, that'll be a darker color. So next one, when we draw the cloud, okay, we now are going to draw cloud. When we draw cloud, we can do have a smaller brush, okay, maybe this kind of brush, you can do the cloud. Okay. Let's try that together. Okay, let me tell you another tip. Don't do the cloud, draw the cloud this way, okay? Don't do this way, okay? Do this way. It's like when we really young, we do the cloud this way, right? We do this way. Never do a cloud this way. Why? Because when we see with the angle, it turned to be this way. It's right. This way is wrong. Okay, we have very rarely happen to see the cloud this way. But sometimes you can see the cloud, this one. That's for sure. You can see some cloud like that, right? It's because it's kind of like several of these make this. Okay, you have to pay attention to these things. Okay, it's basically it's like this way. All right, let's do that cloud. Before doing that, let me show you one thing. It's kind of a okay. Let me show you a small thing. Okay, you can see. Okay, let's see this. Okay. Okay. See, this is big, right? It's kind of from top to the bottom, and this is smaller, 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 smaller on the screen. Is that right? The closer, the bigger. The further, the smaller. So when you do see a on the ground, when you see the trees, okay, on two sides, they are mostly like this. Okay. The closer, the bigger. Okay, that's the tree. Okay, the closer, the bigger. The further, the smaller. Okay, the tree on two sides. Okay. Okay, now you don't have to draw anything. Just look at what I'm showing you. Okay, that's tree. Okay, it's like what I show you, the object. The closer, the bigger. Okay, the tree are like this. And also, if I put water spot, okay, water pond, okay, you will see the closer, the bigger. Okay, the further, the smaller. Okay, see. And similar happened for the sky. Okay, the sky. Okay. Okay, the cloud will be like that. This cloud is bigger and this cloud is smaller. The further, the smaller. Pay attention to this. Okay, it's the further, the smaller. Okay, and the side, it's like that too. Okay, the bigger and getting smaller, smaller. Okay, so pay attention to this. Sometime when we draw cloud, some bigger, some smaller. Okay. Another thing, okay, let's just draw this first. Okay, we can get this color a little bit blue. Okay, mostly white. Okay. Maybe white. Okay, more of the white. If we want to get, okay, we can do more of the white. Okay, let's do the cloud this way. Okay, first we do this way. Okay, but don't do regular. And also see the edge. When we were young, we do rounder. Okay, the edge you can do in circling. Okay, going down, going outside, smaller, and going upward, downward, and basically we are doing circling. Okay, the edge can be a little bit some bigger, some smaller, and something like this. Okay, but basically they are circle horizontally. Okay, and maybe irregular. Okay, something like that. Okay, that's first we can do for the cloud. Okay, cloud is very hard for most of the people, so yeah, just try that. Specifically this time, if you're wrong, doesn't matter. Okay, if you cannot do well, it's okay. So next one is darker. Why somewhere is darker? Because the sun is on top, right? The sun is on top, and the top like a ball. The top is brighter, and the lower part is darker. And the further away, it is even darker. So every drop of the cloud, every piece of cloud, it's like a lighter, medium, and darker this way. So if you draw that on the cloud, that'll be okay, lighter and darker. And this edge should be something is like that too, okay? It's not regular, it's irregular too, okay? The changing area. So you can do a little bit lighter one, okay? Little bit bluer, okay, over here. So you can do this for the second level of that. Okay. And also to see the edge is irregular, okay? You can try this, irregular ones. Okay, and the lower one is a little bit darker, okay? You know, it is a little bit darker or even get a little bit dark kind of a darkness to be on the lower one, okay? That'll be more like cloud. Okay, somehow it's like that, right? Okay. So that's the cloud. So I get something like this. Okay. And make sure your edge is a little bit weak, a little bit this way. And next one, you can do another cloud on here, some kind of shape for here. And the further away, you can do the cloud. Yeah. You can do the cloud a little bit smaller. Remember, we talked about that earlier. The further, the smaller, right? The further away, it's kind of a smaller piece of the cloud. Okay, it's like smaller and horizontal, right? And also smaller here, even smaller further away. So that you will feel it's kind of a cloud. And this is darker at the bottom, right? A little bit darker here. Smaller piece, right? It's over here more. And it is darker a little bit because that's the darker side you can see. Okay. And if you want get a little bit lighter, okay, add a little bit to it. A little bit on the top based on this theory. Okay. And you can do on the top more of the and you can use finger mostly and smudge that to get natural blending to the lower part. So that's the cloud you can do here. And another one, you can do another part over here. You can do another piece, maybe different shape, totally different shape. Never do the same shape, okay? If you do the same shape, Okay, so weird on the sky, right? But also remember the big circle and small circle, and some horizontal way to draw it. Okay, don't draw this way. Don't draw this way. This piece. Okay, don't draw this kind of piece. Okay, draw this way. Pay attention to get smaller and smaller. Okay, the cloud is getting smaller and smaller. Better somehow. Okay, next level you can get a little bit darker to the second level. And then the last level is this. That's too dark. Okay, another attention you need to pay attention is that you don't get too much different. Okay, it's very close. Okay, color should be quite close. If jumped too much different, it looks so weird, too sudden. Okay. And the bottom, you can do. And makes the border okay softer by blending this way, smudge that this way. Okay, so you can get a pretty good cloud here, right? Basically, you have lighter on top and gradually medium and darker at the bottom, but don't make too much different. The three color don't get it too much different. And also you have the round edge, some bigger. What I mean is some bigger, some smaller, some even smaller, some bigger, and, and also outside and inside and outside again. Somehow you can make the cloud pretty realistic. Okay, I need practice, but I remember this closer, the bigger, and the further, the smaller, and doing horizontal. Okay, way. The sky horizontal, the cloud horizontal to do it, and also curving on the edge, some out, some in, some out, and out, keep out, getting out and getting in, zigzag like that. And the middle, the transition is natural and very smooth, okay, to get in to different level, okay, and also the edge is irregular, okay, irregular edge. See, the edge is also in and out. Okay, remember this picture and also the thing, okay, and you will get a result of this. So you can practice a lot on your paper, and once you get done, you will enjoy, but it takes time. Don't worry if you get wrong in the very beginning. First couple of tries, still wrong.